people usually wait till last minute until when things are kind of going wrong, right? But you got to be kind of intuitive with regards to your body to understand what's going on. Like I said, recovery is really important. But let's talk about some psychoeducation to get ourselves grounded with some proper understanding, right? So emotional exhaustion is linked to chronic activation of the stress response system, right? So when stress is constant, the brain, especially in the amygdala, right, stays on high alert, right? So the brain is just, stress is the anxiety it's going off, right? So over time, when the drain in regards to the mental energy has been reduces in regards to the emotional regulation, hormones like cortisol, which is that stress hormone, remains elevated. So stress is really high, leading to fatigue. Like I said, that burnout, irritability, and the attachment, right? So this may be affecting different aspects of your life due to the fact that your body is deprived. It's been deprived for a long time. It's been overloaded with a lot of things going on. And like I said, this is tied to burnout, right? So relaxation is something serious, but this is not like a one-time thing medicine. You're gonna have to really change up some lifestyle changes to be able to kind of get back to that recovery, right? So emotional exhaustion is what happens when recovery does not meet its match in regards to that demand, right? So you're not taking recovery serious, you just keep pushing through, right? And I know a lot of people out there that are just they have high expectations, they have things they have to meet, there's deadlines, there's family support they have to meet, but at the same time too, if you can't take care of yourself, how can you be able to help others, right? So you gotta be able to take care of yourself, right? So practical reframing in regards to how to respond differently, right? So I really want us to take consideration on focusing on regulating, right? Not just pushing through. We gotta be able to take care of ourselves, like I said, and understand that we have to have a priority, right? So what's more important? What can we get today? What's the demands, the things that we can facilitate for proper action for today? And if we can't get it, done, perhaps we can get it done another time, right? But we got to be able to kind of have a balance to what we're doing, right? In addition to that as well, rest is not a reward, is a requirement for emotional stability, right? We got to be able to take care of our bodies, for our bodies to be able to provide that phenomenal support, right? Got to be able to get that rest. Boundaries protect our energy, right? Not just our time. You got to be able to set the line, right? And sometimes you're not going to be able to do certain things, like I said, in regards to what's priorities, what's more important to you, what things can get done, right? So you got to be able to set the boundaries, express, to the best of your capabilities respectfully, but you got to realize, like I said, regulating yourself, make sure you're putting yourself as a priority, taking care of yourself, because how can you take care of other people, right, if you're not taking care of yourself, right? Rest, you got to take care of yourself, get that sleep. You got to recover, right? The body needs it. You may be saying you don't need it, but the body's saying, I need it. What is you talking about, right? In addition to that, two boundaries with regards to people out there, right? So taking care of your energy isn't just avoiding your responsibility. It what makes, everything sustainable in your life. It's what's keeping everything, like I said, balanced. So let's dive into some micro action